Let's get salty!
Everyone, Zeddy here again with another great Dark Beyond card review, and today is Rogue Day, and how many times will I mention Shadow Step or Sonya as we go along? But yes, Rogue getting some insane, like unprecedented mana cheat. Mass mana cheat, my favorite thing. Although it may be terrible, it might be broken. I really don't know. We'll take a look and review these cards. If you want to win these cards, we have a giveaway going on for 2 regular pre-orders and now 3 mega bundles out of my pocket to enter that giveaway. Like and comment in the video, link description below, the one with that thumbnail over there. We just hit that next 1,000, so we're up to 3 mega bundles, but hey, we hit another 1,000 subs by Wednesday. I will add another mega bundle, so hit that sub button, make me go broke. And again, thank you guys so much for that continued support. It has been a crazy reveal season to say the least. And starting off, we have a brand new demon for Rogue. That's right, a demon for Rogue. Why not? A Eredar, skulker, a 2 mana 1/3 minion with combo and spell burst. So I believe you can activate both of these. You can get both of these effects for a total of gaining +2 attack and stealth twice, double stealth. But you could actually like combo this out and it's a 3/3 with stealth, right? And then you have that spell burst sitting there. You could like attack, play a spell, and then it's a 5/3, which again, you could play this, just coin this out. You have a 2 mana 3/3 with stealth with more upside to go with it. Like, if that's not decent, I don't know what is in Hearthstone, but again, it's got to be for a tempo deck. It's got to be for something that pushes damage, which Rogue has historically done, but tempo lately is just, it's with Rogue, it seems like infinite just garbage spam with Sonya or Shadow Step, like I mention all the time, but that's really outside of like Mech Rogue for a bit. It's really been about these broken combos that don't care about the board, but on paper, this card seems incredibly strong. I would feel like in Arena, it would be nuts. Obviously, you really want to get a combo or the spell burst, but depending on, well, I guess you can't really get the combo later unless you Shadow Step it, but you can save the spell burst for later, which is kind of an interesting design. I don't know. It's so much stats for early game that you can't interact with it. It's not even stealth for 1 turn. You can just leave it sitting there, possibly for something if you want. I'll give it a 3. Like 5-6 years ago, this would be like a 5 out of 5. But yeah, in today's game, I feel like it's a 3. It might see play. And in Wild, probably not gonna make the cut. We'll make it a 2. Like Pirate Rogue is the main aggro deck of choice there, and they're probably not playing a demon in there. And I just, again, you don't really have much spells, but Cold Blood, you can do some Cold Blood stuff. You can't completely write this card off in any mode. I'll give it a 2. Although, again, the more I think about it, the more like degenerate it could be in Wild with stuff like Cold Blood. Next, we have a new Shadow Spell for Rogue. Look, I like the art on this one. It is called Pressure Point. So this is a 3 mana spell. It deals 3 damage to a minion, so it cannot go face. Unlucky, of course, you can prep this out and make it 1. Reduced the cost of combo cards in your hand by 1. And this is like, I'm just thinking about how terrifying this would have been in Wild, where you have like the Octobot deck with a 3 mana card that would like draw for every like combo or battle cry deck you played. That would just, you just rip through your deck for like 0. And maybe in Wild that'll be a thing. They never did put Octobot back to 3 or 2, thankfully. But yeah, in Standard, this whole combo Rogue thing that started like Festival Legends never really came together. But again, let's say you're holding 9 other combo cards in your hand. That's -9 mana. We've seen a ton of cards like this that historically have just always been really busted. Mass mana cheat, and whether it's like Palm Reading, the 2 mana nature spell in Shaman in Druid right now, they're pretty, you know, gross cards. And again, this is restricted to combo cards. There's only so much you can do. But I feel like if some degenerate combo that's going to make me complain is going to emerge, it's certainly going to be a card like Pressure Points. I will never, ever underrate or undervalue, or at least lowly rate. I might be under or overrating it, who knows, but I'll never undervalue what mass mana cheat is in Hearthstone. You know how much it drives me crazy these days. There's too much of it, and the next card's mass mana cheat too, by the way. It makes me a little bit worried. I'm not saying this card is super strong. I don't know what it's really going to enable. I haven't looked through all the combo cards and theory crafted and all that. I just don't really love what this will like kind of lead to if it is good. I'll give it a 3 out of 5 in standard. I'll give it a 3 out of 5 in wild. Again, with all the combo shenanigans, it might lead to like crazy OTKs with, again, you could prep this and play this for 1 and cheat out a bunch of stuff. And you can play 2 of them and get even more, right? Like it's, I don't know, this card's got me scared, but we'll give it a 3 out of 5 in standard, a 3 out of 5 in wild. But definitely one that I'm a bit more worried about. And it's also one of those where you don't even have to kill the minion and you can hit your own stuff. Like you can hit your own minion to activate the stuff too. It's just one of those, oh boy, it's a scary, scary card to me. And another scary card, although probably more of a meme, we'll see, it's the Quasar. let's butcher it as bad as possible so we can't pretend that we said it correctly. A 6 mana epic spell for rogue. You shuffle your hand into your deck. That's it. You don't like draw it back or anything like that. You purely shuffle your hand into your deck, and then you reduce the cost of cards in your deck by 3. So you could cheat like, like how much mana with this? You got like 20 cards in your deck that's minus 60 mana. And when you have a card like Gear Shift, you like play this and then Gear Shift with an empty hand, you're getting 3 cards that cost probably 0. And those could draw more, which could draw into more. It could draw into more. And then maybe you just kill your opponent in a turn or 2. Another incredibly spooky card. Kind of reminds me of like a Luna's Pocket Galaxy, because I mean rogue cards, they typically don't cost more than 3 mana anyways, so that for the most part your deck is going to be free mana and you just fill it with draw and then some combo to kill your opponent or mass board thing. This could absolutely be a real thing, despite the fact, yes, you are losing your entire hand. That is a reality, but it might not even matter. I guess you can't really save your Gear Shift. There's a bit of a flaw in that. You got to top deck it. So again, you can't really save a draw spell for this, but you have like your weapon, right? The 2 mana weapon, you play this and then you hit, you draw a card, maybe you hit card draw, go from there too. So there are ways of drawing. You also have like Knick-Knack Shack you can set up with this, and then, you know, every time you draw with Knick-Knack Shack, you're drawing cards that are free. So even though it's 6 mana or 4 mana with prep and completely empties your hand with the location, with the weapon, with all the draw rogue has and the broken combos they have, I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 5. This card, genuinely, I'm not gonna like it if it's good, because again, all it does is promote these mass mana cheat scam things. I just really don't like the design of this card. I hope it's bad, but I don't think it will be, because there's just so many ways to tutor stuff and draw things even without literally a card in your hand. You have 2 ways I can think of off the top of my head. So it's scary. It is a bit slow for rogue, to be fair, 6 mana or 4 mana or whatever. But again, I get really nervous vibes from this. And if you get the other one of these in your deck that's like at 3 mana, then you play that and the rest of the cards are basically minus 6 mana. They're all free, like for the most part. So yeah, 4 out of 5 in standard. I will give it a 2 out of 5 in wild, where you already have like Scab's Spirit decks at OTK on turns 5 and 6. So I feel like it's too slow for that format. I'll give it a 2 there, but in standard, yeah, look out. This, I don't know. The artwork on the card's amazing. All the card is amazing, beautiful, but I really don't like the design of this card, especially if it's good. And I really do think it will be. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. We'll have another rogue review later today, or I think there's like 2 of them. So lots of mana cheat. Hopefully not more mana cheat. They got enough already. Literally all 3 of these cards, or 2 of these cards, cheat mana. Anyways, yeah, if you like the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day and stay salty, my friends.